Hi, Ro.
Hi.
I knew it'd start with a laugh.
Of course, always.
Man, that is so us. Yeah, this feels like such a blessed time, yeah? We didn't plan it, but it's happening.
No, it's just working out.
Yeah, I thought of it as I was putting these seats here. Because they're never here. And I was like, yeah, this will be nice before the end of the year.
It's kind of the perfect interview spot.
You know? We are such end of the year people.
Yeah. What
Do you
does
think
that
that
look
will
like for you
change?
guys?
I know you and I.
Oh, yes.
You and
Yes.
us.
Yes.
Yeah, like it gets very late towards the end of the year for the last 2 years, right? You've been busy this year?
Yes, I mean, well, with school and work
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I feel so giddy since you've been around.
I know. I feel the same way.
Girls. Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of on my own, not on my own, but on my own in this area in terms of, my family's a little bit away. So it's also felt really wonderful to feel like, I have a little family, like, not even 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's special. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so guys, I'll introduce Ro. You met her.
Hi.
And we've broken the ice, so we are ready. I don't know why it's feeling like we are reserved now.
I know. Well, it's like
Are
got
we
the
being
cameras
careful?
on.
This is not like us, to be careful. We always jump right in.
Yeah,
That's such a blessing.
I agree. I think it's rare to meet people who are able to just like be authentically themselves and just kind of be like, here's me and this is who I am and
Yeah.
I'm ready to show you.
But also think about the fact that I have been doing YouTube and the guys are like supportive, as in that's your thing, yeah.
Go ahead, but they're not like, oh, let me join right in, yeah.
But you from the first days be like, did I even ask?
You did. You were like, I was hoping we could film on the way over.
Oh.
And I was like, of course, I would love that.
You got it immediately. That's why I call her natural. Like there's a lot of things we've decided you are a natural at.
Thank you.
Like making you girly. That's coming out.
I don't want to brag, but it did come out really well.
So, man, it feels like I have the daughters that I never had. And the perfect thing about this is that they've been raised by other women.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's girly, feminine women.
Yeah.
And that's very important.
No, it is.
Because now you're like so perfect in my world. I'm like,
you're so
yes.
sweet. Yes. No, I feel like that. Like my mom really, she wanted, like my mom's very feminine, but she also has a lot of hot, she likes to garden, she likes to be outside.
Yeah.
And so I think she was hoping that I would be a girl's girl, and I am in a lot of ways, but I'm also like...
You're one of the boys too.
Exactly. I have no issue going out and playing in the dirt.
Oh my God. And the way... I always feel like the way we've been saying, oh, we are good at this, we jump in together, but you're like that with each one of us.
Thank you.
That is so special.
That is really, that means a lot to hear. I feel like I'm eating
Yeah, we're supposed to meet Rose's parents tomorrow, and
I'm so excited.
I'm a bit nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like it's an audition, like I'm meeting my mom-in-law.
No. My mom, I mean, I've already told her a lot about you guys and how welcome you make me feel, and I can just tell, like, she's just voiced to me how much that she appreciates that and that she can't wait to know you herself. So, yeah.
I just hope it will fit in and we'll be like one big happy family. So that every time we meet, it's a blast.
I know.
It will be too much energy. We would generate like electricity or something. Maybe there's a voice of reason somewhere, because clearly
Probably
it's
my
not
stepdad.
Maybe. I hope it's him, because I don't want to be the one.
Wonderful. Okay, so to prepare you, he's wonderful, but he'll sort of sit over there at the table with his coffee and join in occasionally in the cover. No, but I'm sure he'll be very present tomorrow. But
yeah. I hope we don't giggle like fools the way we do.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Us. You at least everyone, so you'll be balanced. I think it's a good time for you to introduce yourself formally.
Okay, yes, I'm Rowan. I'm I'm Michael's girlfriend, and I grew up in this area. What else should I say?
You grew up in Mass?
In New Hampshire, but
New
it's
Hampshire,
close. Yeah.
A whole other state.
Yeah.
The country.
Yes.
And we both love the country.
Yes, of course. I grew up like in the woods,
Yeah.
Couldn't really see neighbors like that.
So the first time I met Ro, we went all in talking about, oh, do you want kids? Where do you want to raise your kids?
That was so funny.
Yeah, and she's talking about the woods, and I know you guys know how much I love the woods and everything. I'm always showing them the walks.
Yes.
In the park. And so we went in deep. And
I think Michael was sitting there like,
what the hell is
I know, really.
Yeah, so we're getting to know each other. It was also, I remember the last time I saw you that time was when you were introducing us to some games.
Oh, yeah.
And I got into my email and I got that contract. Like the publisher.
Yes, and you announced it. You were like, "Oh, my book is being published."
Yeah, and the publishing house had accepted
so
my is it called manuscript?
Yes, yeah, manuscript.
I do this all the time, and they sent me a contract. So I was so excited, and didn't see you again for it was the last day of the year. 2024.
Yeah.
Then I didn't see you again until recently.
The
last quarter. And it was right after my book was published and it was about to come out.
Right.
And I was a bit scared when I thought of it because I was immediately like, oh my God, she's going to handle the event for me. And I'm like, oh my God, this is what mothers do to firstborn daughters. Because they get it.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's not the same with Michael. No, Michael takes care of a lot of things for me.
Yeah.
But with you, I don't even have to explain much. Like I know you'll research what you don't know.
Yep.
And like I'm like, oh, this was like rest. And I was thinking this girl is gonna get some trauma.
Oh no, I was honored. Honestly, I was honored when you asked me to help with the event.
But that's the thing.
Like,
Firstborn girls
special.
are always honored because they have, like so much responsibilities left to them, and they feel like, oh, a mom's trusted PA.
I love that though.
But at the end of it, they're like so
they're like, I'm tired.
Yeah, they're not having fun like the other kids, because they have to take care of everything, and everybody else gets to enjoy because they're in charge.
I like helping though. That's kind of, that's how I enjoy a lot of the time. And I've told you that if I do want to sit down, I'm very able to be like, okay, I need a break for a couple minutes. But like I said, I'm honored to be helping with the event, making sure that everything goes smoothly, checking on people while you're signing the book that you wrote. Which is just so impressive.
Which is a memoir. You're about to enter into a world that you didn't bargain for. Nobody ever gets that. Maybe they do and they think, oh, my mom-in-law is cuckoo. I mean, if there's ever a mom-in-law that tells, stories of the family like that. But anyway, you've entered, you're meeting the fourth generation of the family.
I know.
And I love the fact that I told you that and you understood immediately what I was talking about because you've also had a journey.
Yeah.
Or your family has. Yeah. And you said something interesting that we say in these circles, but not many people understand it, that your mom is the
cycle breaker. Yeah.
Guys, you already know. So those are the kind of stuff I talk about, and create awareness about. The fourth generation being they're the ones who tell the family secrets, things that have been, kept. And but now that I think of it, my mom is telling me the family secrets or things that, nobody else was gonna think these are important.
Right.
And that's the funny thing about this kind of people, because to her, it stays in her mind for the longest time, right? And now she's telling me,
yeah.
And I realized she's the fourth generation also to her great-grandma.
Yeah.
And you were asking about my pen name.
Yes, your pen name.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know where to take it from here. Should we start with the pen name?
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to hear about that. And I would love to. Like.
So you guys know my name, Wanyiha Jindut, is the one I go by on the socials. It's also my pen name. That's the one on the book, Wanyiha Jindut. So Wanyiha is the name we're going to talk about, and G is Dad, Gidure, and Nduts is my name.
Nduts.
Yeah, Nduts. I just remembered something funny. Can you say Nduts?
Nduts.
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 Yeah. See? Every other person says Nduts or Nduta.
Oh, and they don't like combine the N and the D.
Yeah, they can't seem to be able to.
I mean,
so
I can't promise I'll be able to do it every time.
No, I don't think you need to call me Nduts every time. Maybe never again. Unless you're telling people about the book, in which case you can read it on the cover.
Yes.
Yeah. So Nduts is my name. I'm named after my mom's firstborn sister.
Oh, okay.
But that's also my great-grandmother's name.
It's a family name.
Yeah, and according to my mom's observation, I'm more like her grandmother than her sister.
Interesting.
So she's been telling me all these things, the way she sees me as a daughter, as a mom, as a wife.
Mm-hmm.
She says it's exactly how the grandma was.
That's cool.
And because I think she was with her for a long time, so she was able to see a lot of things that she's
really
able to recount.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now the name Wanyiha, right? I used to call myself Nyiha because my grandma would call me Nyiha sometimes.
Okay.
After a daughter of hers that never did quite make it. So as I'm coming into my own, especially in North America, because that's where I started, like I had all these, shall I say, like revelations, and I was thinking about everything was coming to the surface, like the moments I had with my grandma, what she called me. So it began
It's kind of like all coming together in your head, and like all those connections were being made between everything.
Yeah. So that's when I embraced the name Nyiha.
Yeah.
Then my mom would tell me, you're not calling yourself the right name. I'll tell you why. So I would say, what is that name? And I don't think she had the presence of mind at that time to exactly explain.
Okay.
So later I call myself Wanyiha, and she doesn't explain until the other day. So the book was about to come out.
And she finally explains to you?
And she didn't even know that the book was coming out.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Then she tells me, you know, your grandma used to call her mom-in-law, who is called Nduta, Wanyiha. Why? Because her mom, the one who gave birth to her, was called Nyiha. So to say Wanyiha is daughter of Nyiha. So when I called myself that, I would call myself after. So that would be my great-great-grandmother.
Wow.
Which I'm not named after.
Right.
So it's not appropriate unless I'm calling myself Nduta, which is my great-grandmother. Am I making it complicated?
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but why wouldn't it be appropriate? She's still your grandmother, right?
So the name, now my name, Nduta,
right,
is my great-grandmother.
Okay.
So because it's the same name, it's okay if I call myself Nduta.
Okay.
But if I call myself Nyiha, I'm calling myself the mother of Nduta.
Oh,
Instead of calling myself Nyiha, I mean Wanyiha, which means
daughter of
Ndut.
Yeah,
Nyiha. Daughter of Nyiha.
Daughter of Nyiha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Nyiha is my great-great-grandmother, but Wanyiha means daughter of Nyiha. So it's like calling myself Nduta, the daughter of Nyiha.
I see.
But the name was not explained to me until after I've named myself that, and it was quite a journey. Like, what is this name? Because once I wrote Nyiha, I didn't remove it from my social until I felt I should call myself the whole Wanyiha. Mm-hmm. And it was never explained to me until almost when the book is coming out.
Which is like you've already chosen this name for yourself and been going by it for so long.
So it was, I think, very spiritual.
Yeah.
And then now when the book is almost coming out, my mom explains the name to me and I'm like, oh my God, this is so mind-blowing. It will make sense to you later.
Right.
Because I kept the book a secret.
You did.
So now, yeah, when I put it out, she's like, so you're calling yourself in the book Wanyi Haji Nudes? Just like my socials? Yeah. And then I tell her now, does it make sense, the story you're telling me?
Yes.
Daughter of...
Yes.
So now I own it, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, being a pen name, I feel like everything falls into place.
Yeah. Well, and it's a beautiful name.
It's complicated though, right?
Yeah.
But, so...
I feel like most names are complicated though. Most names hold history.
Yeah, and so much meaning, so many emotions.
Mm-hmm.
But girl, people don't realize if I call you an American, it's appropriate, but you're actually an immigrant. You're not native. Okay,
No.
you were born here, so
I was born
you...
in America, so I think my nationality is American.
Yes,
but my ethnicity, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I'm American, but
you're
my
like
family still
second
holds,
generation?
I think it would be third
Generation.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
in France. Yeah.
So it's funny how we think we are the only ones, the migrants. You don't understand.
Well, and I feel like there's a lot of American culture right now that is very othering to more recent immigrants in a way that to me is just a bit baffling because like I was saying to you, like unless you're an indigenous American, you're an immigrant. And so for people to be like, well, no, I'm an American and immigrants shouldn't be here. It's just like, well, like that's how you got here too.
Yeah. And it would be shocking if most Americans, actually white Americans, said no. I'm just third generation. I can trace my way back to, say it,
France.
Yes. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I'm very French. Both sides of my family.
Bonjour.
My dad's actually, this is a funny story. My dad's grandfather, Henri Retier, was part of the French Navy, and he sailed to America.
Your dad's
grandfather. Yes. And he decided that he wanted to stay, and he just jumped off the boat in New York Harbor and was like, I'm living here now. Talk about an illegal immigrant. I mean,
you guys can go.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
totally. I know, it's so funny. And then on my mom's side, actually, we're Quebecois, so from Quebec, Canada. But we can trace on my mom's side back to, I think I was telling you, like the daughters of France, these, hundreds of French women who were basically sent by a French king to Canada to like populate the new country.
But they're good occupied.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where, from my mom's side, my family comes from France from there.
I'm going to spoil the pink going on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all. And so then my mom's grandmother moved from Quebec to Manchester, New Hampshire, but still really was very much a French person living in America.
Grandma, right?
My mom's grandmother. Yeah.
Okay.
And so my mom's grandmother really didn't speak very much English.
Yeah.
And for the first, 15 or so years of my grandmother's life, she didn't speak any English. Even living in Manchester, New Hampshire for 15
Lots of
years.
Adjustments. What made her move? Was it marriage?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'll have to ask my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they close?
My mom was really close with her grandmother, but my mom's mom was quite young when she had kids, and I think she didn't really... She was very, still wanted to live her life.
Or it was hard to adjust?
Yeah, she struggled with the adjustment.
Yeah.
So I think later in life...
How young was she?
She was 19 when she had my mom, and then... I think 21 when she had my mom's sister, and 24 when she had the youngest
Total
baby.
loss.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And I think she also struggled because in the beginning, actually, my grandfather was married to another woman, and when she was pregnant with his baby, and so it was very.
So they were not married.
No,
they were starting a family.
No, and it was. I think she really struggled with that too, because she was just sort of like, I don't really know what to do with this. Like, and it took her a long time.
She was a bit lost.
Yes,
so
for a long time.
Lots of trauma.
Yeah. But then
she was looking for belonging, really.
Exactly.
And so now I feel like it's a better world, not for everyone, right? But the migration can really mess up with someone.
Yeah.
I always say the journey breaks you. The journey to get to a new land, adjust to that, assimilate, make something out, something of yourself. So you can imagine that
as a 19-year-old with a kid.
Yes, you're the kid, and the man is not totally there.
Yeah.
Not yours, and there's kids in the deal. Yeah. So a lot of brokenness.
Yeah, but I mean, she really, to give my grandmother credit, I think as she got older, she was very able to recognize, like, sort of the trouble that she had when she was a kid, the effect of, a young woman having kids, the way that would have affected my mom. And then I think my mom felt very much like they were really able to kind of reconcile that before my grandmother passed, at least. Like, for I would say maybe the 10 years before my grandmother's death were really
they were able to
positive for their relationship. Yeah, exactly.
And your mom just came out seemingly stronger.
Like, my mom was the strongest person I know.
She leaves home at 16.
She leaves home at 16. She, chooses to go to school for nursing. And then once she gets out of school for nursing, she's working full time to support my dad as he goes to college and support their household, so that because he had put off going to school while she was going to school. And then she really
it was one first and then the other.
Yeah. And he was in school for so long. I mean, he's a historian who has a PhD, so he was in school for like 12 years.
Did he start with undergrad or masters?
He went undergrad and then masters,
masters.
Then 6 years for his PhD. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and my mom was just sort of like, okay.
My God.
Yeah, and the last couple years of his PhD were actually, I was alive for those. But I think she really was, not that my dad didn't go through a lot getting his PhD and everything, but I think she really was the strength in that moment for our family, at least.
When
the three of us.
We talk about paying a price for a better future, for your kids to have it easier. So when he was going to school, were you already born? Or when he was
at the end? I think I was 3 or 4 when he got his PhD.
Oh my God.
So there were 7 or 8 years. 8 or 9 years where she was just working, and he was, I think he got grants. He got grants from the school for his PhD for his living expenses, but it was really her sustaining them. Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't wait to meet her.
But
I don't want to be like, oh my God, I've gone through a lot. Because I feel like I'm so empathetic,
She has gone through a lot. But I really feel like she has been sort of the ultimate cycle breaker in my family, at least.
That's something.
Yeah.
It's a lot to be applauded for.
Yeah. And still find ways to be happy and to live a fulfilling life where she's, contributing. Like, she works at a community mental health center now.
She's passionate about mental health. Having gone through everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God, thanks for sharing the story.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel like that's why you understand a lot of our journey, my personal journey. You're like so empathetic also about that, and man, it feels like such a blessing. I don't even know how to tell you, but I'm like my daughter.
I mean, that's the same way that I feel. I really do.
And I like that you accept that, like you take it and you're
it's
like
really
fine
special.
with it,
I'm more than fine with it. I feel honored.
You know how like we went to the salon the other day, you guys saw, and I was introducing her as my daughter. And there was that lady asking,
she was like, she doesn't look like you
now. She couldn't say that.
I know, right?
And we were, I think we were both happy about the fact that she can't say it.
Yeah.
She can say other things, but that's my daughter. Once you say it, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, oh my God. You've met grandma?
She's sweet. I think the phone connection has been holding us back from really
Yeah.
having a nice back and forth.
She'll be over the moon once she meets you, and I don't want to say the name. We're still hiding our baby girl. You're also a baby girl. You're just so taller than me if I say baby girl. You see everyone doubting. But yeah, my baby girl. But you being the firstborn, I think you're the face. You get to represent her until when it's time. I know some people have been curious enough to see, because I'm always showing her back, also her face. But yeah, great representation. And I'm glad you're open to being seen.
Of course.
Mike has also let us show you. Like he doesn't mind, he can show you. Dad, I'm sure he's a bit worried. Are you guys ready? Are you sure? To be seen. But when it's time, it's time. I feel like things don't happen unless it's time. Yeah. So this is also an introduction to the family. My family watches. I can't wait for you. You know, I only have one sister.
Yes.
And 2 cousins, but we're like close as girls. We are close as girls growing up all the time. We don't even think about the boys as cousins as well. Like we'll call them brother and everything. But I don't know why, but girls really stick together in the family.
Well, I think we've had to,
Yeah.
Like, and not just, I'm not saying this has happened with but I think historically, women have really sort of been the responsible party for sort of being that glue that holds the family together a little bit,
Exactly, and for some it comes naturally, of course, some not so much, and that's okay. Like we learn from all of them. But yeah, like I was saying, so my sister has 2 girls, and I have the 3 boys.
Right.
So it's like I've been hungry, I've been thirsting to have girls. And when you guys came into my life, I felt like at some point, should I tone it down? Because I'm like obsessed with the idea. And I feel like you guys get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel very loved and welcomed, and it feels wonderful. Yeah. And I can't, say enough how honored I really feel to be accepted and welcomed and cared for in the way that you've made me feel.
It is no trouble. Like the love was always waiting. We didn't have to work hard for it. I think with every child,
right around the corner.
Yeah, we have this thing where when you get the first child as a boy, you're thinking the next one will be a girl. Automatically, not that you love them less, but with every child that came, it would be like, because we never even used to check.
Right.
It would be a surprise. The next one will be a girl, and the neighbors would say, "Oh, the way you look, it's going to be a girl." No girl came, so we've been waiting all these years, and you're finally here. Yeah. So, is there anything else to add? Oh. Let's talk about the book.
Oh, yes.
And like I said, you guys, she's gonna be managing the event. Oh my God.
It's so exciting.
It feels like rest to me. And you know how like a mom will clean, cook because they're expecting guests, and then maybe the most she'll ask of the boys is, can you set the table? And they'll still forget the forks, or they won't have it just the way she wants.
They'll put a plate and a fork and a knife, and it's like, but where is the decorative napkin?
Yeah.
And the second glass for champagne.
It's so funny that when we are eating, you're the only one, you and I are the only people who use the napkin.
I know, the rest of them just sit there unused.
And someone's like, why do I have to use it so that you wash? Why not just let it be pretty on the side like that?
Yes, and they're here for people to use them.
Yeah. Not that you're ever gonna let them get away with it. They'll, of course, help in the kitchen. Yes. But they always do the cleanup, so that's a good thing.
The part that I dislike the most. So I would much rather cook than clean.
Did you notice that we never... you and I never do the cleanup?
No.
It's so natural.
It's so nice. I love it. It's so nice.
They just take care of it.
Well, the cooking is enjoyable. The making the table pretty is enjoyable. But
it's also a lot of work cooking is.
It is. But it's I don't know. It's more fun than
Yeah.
doing a bunch of dishes.
Look, I can't say that I didn't enjoy teaching them a bit of the etiquette. Like, Dad is so fascinated with that. He's into it. He likes the knowledge.
Michael gets
'Cause-
excited for those dinners.
Yeah.
He tells me about them.
Michael
He's like, we
loves
have an etiquette dinner tonight. We have to dress up. And
Mike loves the eating bits.
oh, of course.
Like the fact that there'll be a lot of food, because lately, especially this and last year, I haven't been cooking much like I used to. I really used to cook.
Really? You
used
cook
to cook
so
too
much
much.
to me, it seems.
When you're coming. Like today, I set the table because you were coming. Actually, it gives me joy knowing that you'll enjoy the table.
It's
Them, they
beautiful.
do enjoy,
Yeah.
but not as much. Like sometimes they'll feel like it's just fussy. They want to eat in front of the TV, you know. So when I make them sit there, it's because we're having a special dinner or something.
Family meals are really important.
Yeah.
There are a lot of studies that show that families that eat dinner together routinely are much more communicative
Yeah.
and collaborative
Yeah.
and just like understand each other and are more connected. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so important, and I like that you think that way. I feel like you'll be such a good mom.
I appreciate that. I hope so.
Maybe okay. One thing for sure, it's because you're a firstborn.
Mm-hmm.
My sister is such a good mom. She was always so scared that I won't be,
But
now
you
she-
wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I was-
I can't imagine that.
I wasn't a kid.
You a bad
Oh my
mom?
God.
Never.
I
Never.
would be so grumpy. Even she got surprised when I was older, and she would come to my house and be like, "You have clean towels? How?" Like my cousins would be like, "She doesn't. I thought she does."
Right.
She's like, "I'm the one who knows her," you know, because I wouldn't keep the towels clean at home. It would be her job. She was into that kind of thing. Such a good mom. Also
Yeah.
very nurturing, which I feel is important to be nurturing to girls. Boys too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I feel like sometimes boys can take it and they emulate the dad more. So like when they have a dad present, so he kind of covers that, yeah?
Yes.
So
But I don't think there's a substitute for a nurturing mother.
there's
I do
no
feel like
substitute.
the dad is
Yeah.
very necessary in a lot of ways, but also you can always tell, in my opinion, when a boy doesn't have a nurturing mother because they don't have that gentleness aspect to their masculinity, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that that's really important, and it comes from being nurtured and being loved in
like
a way
it's
that
not
a mother
naturally
loves you.
there.
Yeah.
They're just going by, and it can get a bit sorry to use this word because it's too common, but a bit narcissistic, where you find a man is manipulative in his ways. So if he knows being soft will work for him,
Yes.
he applies that.
Or that it's okay to be soft and that it's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's necessary sometimes.
And it's okay if he's just relaxed, playful with his wife and children.
Exactly.
A lot of men don't let themselves be that because perhaps they didn't see that as an example at home.
Yeah.
And even to most people, it was a surprise that he's naturally like that. You know, dad, he's naturally like that, yeah? So it was a surprise. In my time, a lot of men were not like that. So him being
My
a
dad's
baddie,
like that too.
it's like he couldn't wait for his child to be riding bikes with.
I
Your
know.
dad is like that as well?
My dad, it wasn't bike riding, it was hiking.
Yeah.
He had one of those like backpacks that you put the baby in.
Yeah.
And he would hike me up mountains and stuff and take me skiing when
my
I just learned
God.
how to walk. And so
You guys are besties.
yeah. I mean, it's interesting because people will ask me, like, are you a mama's girl or a daddy's girl? And it's like, I really feel like I'm both. Like, you know, like I am in the garden with my mom and I'm skiing with my dad. And
You are so balanced. I always tell you that, you know? Because, like, I'm never scared if you're just with dad that you'll run out of stories. She is also a biologist.
Yes.
You have the thing that amazes me, and I'm not being obsessive, guys, this is true stories. You have a thing in common with each one of us, and I think that tells of your depth, because somebody has to be so deep to just be able to have that kind of balance, because we can be overwhelming too, you know, like we are so rough on the edges being a boy family. And you handle Tamwa so easily. When he wants to be dramatic, he knows Roy is here, let's go.
Because I'm drama too. I'm a little dramatic too.
Not all the time though.
No, but I feel like I'm very good at like having different parts of myself be shining in the appropriate times, if that makes sense. Like,
I'm so grateful that you got to be raised by both your parents, and you borrowed so much from each.
Yeah.
That your dad read to you.
Oh yeah.
And we share a love for books.
Oh,
I always say, I know you really want to read to your kids, but I will read to them too in my Kenyan accent.
Of course. Oh my gosh,
No,
yes. I would love that.
books.
No, I love books too, and I think the more reading, the better, personally. So
Oh my God. And
that was the only. Sorry to interrupt you, but that was that was the only thing that I was allowed to do at the dinner table ever. Was like if I was in a really good book, I could bring that to the dinner table and I could read it at the table. But I could never bring, a Nintendo DS or homework or
you
anything.
see it happening in restaurants, like the kids will be allowed to bring their screens, which is fine up to a point, but the outing is about interacting as a family.
Yeah.
Like the parents have been busy all week.
Yeah.
It's the only time they're with their parents, but it's like
the kid is just in front of the screen.
Yeah.
I see that a lot with families that I feel like struggle to manage their children.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad because I think practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah.
And so if you are, every time your child is difficult or having a hard time, instead of practicing soothing them and figuring out what works to, kind of get them out of that difficult space, you're just putting them in front of a screen.
Yeah.
Then there's no skill building on either side.
They get so
right?
stimulated. But that did happen in our family. At the time, so Mike didn't like books, but also they used to play games with the dad, and so the dad then goes away, and every 2 years he would come with this as gifts.
That's cute.
So me being there with the kids, I didn't want to take away their gifts.
That makes sense though with that context.
Yeah. But I think they also learned a lot from their games and all.
You can learn so much from games.
And missing that, I was like, okay, this is okay. It is not my ideal. It's not what I had in mind.
Well, and I'm sure you still created lots of moments to just
Only
be
with
there
the
in the
willing
present
kids.
with them. Yeah.
Because, it wasn't perfect because I was working from the house most times. So I would be doing cakes while they're in front of the TV. And like
I spent time.
a lot of the cartoons I know are from hearing, from the kitchen.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see. So I would be like, what is that funny part they say, like
Tom and Jerry or something?
No, what is it called? It's not Olds of Gaho, but the one the guy goes, do you know defeat? You have it's Madagascar or something.
Oh yeah, it's just Madagascar, I think, right? Where the
just
animals from the zoo and they escape. And
It's like an ad advertising the program, and the guy goes, "Do you know the fit?" And so I was always waiting to see the fit. So one day I'm like, okay, I have to see what is the fit, and I see the guy go, "Do you have now seen the fit?" And I really burst out laughing. My kids were so appreciating that I participated, which is something that didn't used to happen.
Yeah.
So like I was carrying a lot of guilt, like I'm never able to participate. But I had friends who would just sit with the kids and all. And I feel like every time somebody leaves the family like Dad did, I had friends of mine who would sit with the kids and do the cartoon
kind of
stuff.
fill in those gaps of
Because
attention.
I wouldn't, I was so focused on...
Well, you had so much going on too,
And so I had help,
Yeah,
I had help.
I think that's important. You have to have help.
Yeah, and I think also it's important that we recognize the help that was there, even when our eyes were focused on the one who left. Because I feel like God always surrounds us with good people at the right time. Do you see that, especially now? It's the right time.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, I feel like I started a lot of things that I didn't finish, but more importantly, Ro will be my event manager next week. Yeah, but this is so good that you had this time.
I know. It was really special.
It's so natural.
Yeah.
And the first thing, among the first things you notice on my book is that I'm the most expectant grandma.
I know, so
and
sweet.
she crackled. I love your laughter. I like hearing it from whichever corner of the house I'm in. I'm like, oh.
I know, I'm not a quiet
The
laugher.
girls are here.
I'm sure you can hear it walking up the stairs, entering. Yeah.
Oh my God. I hope your mom gets also to see Mike a lot, so she enjoys a boy.
Yeah. Well, and I told you that, she remarked to me a couple weeks ago that she always loved the name Michael and thought of it for her own, if she had a son, she thought of the name Michael. So.
And now she has a son.
Who's
it's just
named
like the way I
Michael.
was expecting a daughter and never go one.
Yeah.
She was expecting a Michael and now he's here. It's so good. All right. So guys, that's the banter with Ro. At least now you know who she is. I promise to say.
And I'll be around in the future so you can all get to know me more as time passes.
Oh, this is such a blessing. I'm so happy, guys. I have been waiting for my daughter for long. From a daughter from Michael. And this is so crazy. I'll say it. You are everyone. You know how I said that you have something in common with all of us? You are like a soulmate to us. You know that reference when it's not two lovers?
Yeah.
Yeah. She heals our soul in so many ways.
Thank you.
Tamwa has been waiting for a sister for a long time. For how many years now? It's more than 5.
Yeah, I really get on with Tamwa. We have a lot in common. We read the same books. We play the same games.
Yes. He's been waiting. And when baby girl came, he was like getting on, like trying so hard so that we don't lose this sister. And I was like, I promised you a sister. Here she is. And now that they are away in school, he doesn't get to see her as much, but he sees you and you talk books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also surprised that Tamwa knows that much about books. I don't know where he read all these books. He doesn't seem to read. He's a bit like you, gamesy.
Yep.
But he still read and remember. He's a good retainer.
Oh,
I would say.
I mean, when we've talked about the books that we both like, it's like...
Mm-hmm.
I am often, when I try to talk to people about books that we both read, a little bit frustrated with the person's lack of an ability to remember the detail that I'm trying to tell them about, and I have not had that experience.
You're also
with Tamwa. Yeah, and he's just like, oh yeah, I remember that part, and what did you think of this moment? And I'm like, yes, let's go deep. Like,
and he's that with history, with bio, he's like that with constellation. Like he used to study, I'm going to say it wrong, but the universe and all its... The stars,
astrology?
No, not astrology. The scientific one. What is it
Astronomy.
Called? Astronomy. He actually has astronomy books. He got his dad to bring from Canada. So yeah, he's such a mind, and I feel like we are blessed.
Thank you. I feel like that too.
Yeah. No, you've been welcome in the family for a very long time, so I would say welcome, but like enjoy. Family, you've met Ro. So wonderful. I'm liking this age we're at because a long time, like maybe in the 80s, 90s, people didn't used to get that this much communication, this much, social media. Yep. So we're at a blessed stage.
It really allows people to kind of connect over distance.
Yes. Yeah. All right. You're happy? You're cool with this? You can finish, yes? All right. So guys, nothing more to say but... Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll get punchlines.